But I'm going to go ahead and say it. Kiki was right. Eugene is often right, and he gloats about it. Kiki was right. And I haven't even gotten to say anything about the pretty antisocial ladies yet. Well, lady, now, you know them, you love
I'm not
them.
pissed, Keanu.
I've been having a great day. This has been very interesting.
Oh, the good old days. The good old days. I will miss Jackie, but if you are living under you might not be living under a rock because most, half my audience they're like, yeah, we like when you cover them, but you probably don't watch them. But if you've been living under a Kiki Live rock, Jackie quit the show. I know. It's that. Jackie has quit the show. The only love and light of the entire show has quit. And there are many reasons probably why. But just like they like to do, which is speculate, even when they're corrected, I'm allowed to speculate. And from what I've been gathering, I'm pretty sure I'm right. So, and I am allowed to say I told you so. I am allowed to say I told you so. I'm not going to gloat. She already has it's just pretty antisocial gal. She already has a live stream queued up where she's saying that I took a victory lap. I haven't even begun to take a victory lap. I haven't said a thing. She predicted. Well, how could I not say something? Okay. All the pain and strife they've put me through. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine this is her because it's the old logo, but thank you. If it were, oh God, I wish it were. If it were the pretty antisocial gal, I would take that as a compliment. I don't want people like you, not Jackie. Jackie was wonderful. I wouldn't want people like you to like me. So I do appreciate you. You're vile. There were good times. There were bad. And now we're just left with the hateful one. Jackie was love and light. Ish. Until, Big Red bullied her into trying to be mean. Are you laughing at that? Oh, you're right. She's a bitch. She's a bitch.
Let me get to probably, it's what I've not been looking forward to for that matter. And
none of us
people are curious about, I see. So Jackie, she did send in a note, a letter. So I'm going to play that and let you guys read it instead of me reading it, word for word. So here's this.
Good morning and happy Wednesday, everyone. It's me, Jackie.
Well, first and foremost, let me just say this is already embarrassing because it's so serious, as if she handed in a letter of resignation. Okay, it's like a goddamn press conference that no one asked for. All right. And I understand, your friend got tired of your meanness and awfulness and maybe wanted to hang out with her kids, like I said. Okay. So, but instead of this thing, reading it to you, I have a great surprise for you guys. And it's Jackie. Jackie's here and she wants to read it to you herself. So, good morning and happy Wednesday. Everyone, it's me, Jackie. This may seem sudden and out of nowhere, but I have decided to leave PSAP. It is with a heavy heart. I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. This isn't a decision that I made lightly, and it's something I have been struggling with for some time. I just no longer have the time needed to dedicate to the show. I appreciate every one of you who has shown me support. Shown support. Excuse me, I'm so sad. Shown support for me and Haley. And I know you will continue to support Haley as she carries on the PSAP journey and make Mooby feel. I made a joke. You get it? Like Aaron feel. I never thought my life would include the word Dabbleverse. And even though this community is like an island of misfit toys, I never encountered more creative, kind. Excuse me. Kind. Okay. Sorry. Kind, please. Kind, welcoming, and hilarious people in my life. You are amazing. I love you. I'll see you in the chats. Now let's show Haley some love. Signed, Jackie. Oh, Jackie. Oh, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jackie. That was so sweet. She was the sweetest one. How heartfelt. How sweet. She's never, Jackie never encountered such nice and kind and hilarious, non-violent people at all. I was never, Keanu, I was never slut-shamed by your co-host. I was never, ever just, made to feel like a bitch when I wasn't being one. I didn't have a conclave with them where they were nice to me. They never, ever were nice to me privately and mean to me publicly. They were. And it wasn't Jackie's fault. This was the nicest community I could have ever asked for. But Big Red is so mean. I'm not. I'm a kind soul. And when people want to, go, sometimes I want to laugh at Keanu. And then Big Red, she would go, "Don't you laugh at that, Jackie." And it all became too much. My children have stopped throwing rocks at me. It's like a weight lifted off of my shoulder with the hate. I liked Keanu, okay? I did. I thought she was funny from time to time. But I can't live like this anymore. All right, Jackie. Jackie. That was a little crazy. That's all right. We love you, Jackie. You were the nice one of the pair. Okay. Now we're just left with Big Red. And you know what? I hope you do start your own show. Talk about knitting and, crafts. I'll go on it. Teach me to knit one, purl two. I would love it. And Jackie, as I said, because Michaeline and I said, and here's my little big. Michaeline and I said, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago, Jackie, you are always welcome over here. You were always welcome on our channel. Okay? So we're the nice guys, so.
Well, that was probably the wrong choice of music to put.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get through this. I am sorry. Okay, that you bullied your co-host into leaving. I'm sorry that, like I said, she doesn't want to dedicate this time to talking about Aaron Imholt when she wants to hang out with her kids. Like I said, the tears. All right, Jesus Christ. And I've cried on a stream or two, many of them. But like this emotion, like the last time I remember having this kind of emotion, it was my, reading my statement about the man that abused me when it was in the New York Post and the Daily Mail. Jackie went, I can't do this anymore. You're being mean and you won't let me laugh ever. And I'm tired of it. And also, yeah, I want to hang out and do crafts with my kids. Listen, guys, We're not hating on Big Red either. We're not hating on her because without her, we wouldn't have had so many laughs.
But what that or too long because I all right.
It's a bitch actually.
So
Yeah.
I wrote a little something just to get this off my chest and move forward with the rest of the show.
My God, gather yourself.
All right. We're gonna have fun today, I promise. Let me just get this out.
And also late listen, I am not intentionally pausing on her like this, okay? But that almost looks something untoward. But she later says in a clip that I will show you, she's like, "Go get through this. I swear to you, I promise I'm gonna get through it." But and then she says later on the Fat Onions show that I wasn't crying out of sadness. I was crying out of anger. Okay.
We're gonna have fun today, I promise. Let me just get this out. The past several weeks have brought their share of challenges, both within the show and in the wider world. Alongside external pressures and behind-the-scenes shifts, Pretty AntiSocial is entering a time of transition and renewal. Day to day, many of us juggle the realities of work, family, and community commitments, the same struggles that listeners face in their own lives. This show has always been about creating a space to step back from all of that, to recharge, and to embrace the chaos with humor and honesty.
Yeah.
Even with recent changes.
I'm sorry. Honesty? Honestly talking about people you don't know and speculating on them, and even when they correct you, still going on with the narrative? Honesty.
The decision to keep moving forward with Pretty AntiSocial was never in question. The commitment to this community remains at the center. This week's episode may feel a little different as the show adjusts to its new rhythm, but that's part of the process of growth. Looking ahead, Pretty AntiSocial is evolving. Expect new formats, fresh content, and creative directions that reflect the fast-moving nature of internet culture.
Girl.
Guests are lined up, live shows and pop-ups are on the horizon, and the vision for what's next continues to expand.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a season of change.
Is she gonna do a live? Is she gonna tour? Is she gonna tour? Tell him, girl. I miss you.
But it's also a season of resilience. What makes Pretty AntiSocial special has always been the community that surrounds it.
Other than when you were a bitch to me.
Together, we get to set aside the weight of everyday struggles, celebrate the unpredictable, and enjoy the madness along the way. And I thank you all for being a part of that. So let me shake this off and let's do a show.
There we go. Anyway, so that is her statement. We're just not even. So now tell me, now I ask you, wasn't that a tad insane and overly emotional for what they do? I am not one to, I always say, be vulnerable, overshare if you want to on a stream. But they're like, excuse us for not oversharing. We don't overshare our lives. We just talk about y'all's. Well, you know what? And also, I don't call it oversharing. I'm just an open book and I'm a comedian. I talk about my life. I'm an entertaining person. And if it weren't for me, you two leeches, you two little women, wouldn't have anything to talk about. And if it weren't for me, and certainly not Aaron. So if he didn't do that and you call it oversharing, we just call it being honest and entertaining. So off. But cry your eyes out, Big Red, because you drove your co-host away. You drove her away. It's so melodramatic. So melodramatic. And it's cringe. It's cringe. Oh my God. I had to make a statement as well. This has been the best time of my life talking about Aaron M. Holt. And the PSP, Pretty AntiSocial message will continue to grow. And I will continue to talk about Aaron M. Holt, with or without Jackie. Although I'll miss her, I know She'll be in the chat. She wasn't mean enough for my liking. And every time she'd laugh at Kiki, I'd say, no, don't do that, because I take this serious. So I changed my logo, and we'll continue on. We will continue on strong. That was so serious for what they do. And you know what? And it's like, I've always said this. Again, Kiki was right. I'm like, could you guys lighten the up a little bit? And every time Jackie would try and be like, she'd be like, I don't find that funny. I have a clip of that, by the way. Lighten up. You're talking about this man day in, day out, and me. You're talking about this man, a man in Minnesota who just likes to talk about golf and shit. Okay? To quote Meme Copium.
So it was for free, but you're welcome.
FKT. And I will be requesting. I'm gonna put an HRO on you guys.
Are you genuinely laughing at that?
Are you genuinely laughing at that?
Are you genuinely laughing at that?
Yes.
I don't.
Stupid.
I genuinely don't think it's funny, and I'll tell you why. Because
you stole one tiny bit of joy from her because I made a funny joke. I'm like, well, I'm going to put an HRO on you guys. Are you genuinely laughing at that? And she went, yes. She's like, because it's so stupid. Exactly. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous joke. She was genuinely fucking laughing, and Big Red had to steal it away from her because she's a bully.
I genuinely don't think it's funny, and I'll tell you why. Because I get like, oh, haha, everybody's getting HROs.
Okay.
But I don't think it's funny.
So why don't you? But I don't think that's funny. I get it. Ha ha. Exactly. That's the joke. Very good, Big Red. Very good. Very good, Haley. Because you people are getting HROs like Kiki Bucks. Yes, it's a joke. And guess what? Jackie laughed at it. Seemed like a very, a very hearty giggle for once in your shitty stream. And me, who was trying to be lighthearted and funny. Well, I get the joke. I guess everybody's getting HROs. Well, then smile, bitch. Okay? Let Jackie laugh.